Welcome back all you kings, queens, and in-betweens to another Should You Watch video here on the channel. And today we have another season of the DanMachi universe to discuss, and that is season 3. What were your thoughts on this season?
I think the developers heard our plea for more dungeon and gave us a ton of dungeons in this season.
Yes, they actually spent some time in the dungeon, unlike in season 2, which is so far the worst season of the show, I think. And this season was centered around the Xenos, which were intelligent monsters that live in the dungeon and have lived in the dungeon for a while, but most people don't know about them because they're being hidden away. I was okay with this season. I definitely think it was better than season 2. I think there was a plot that was running through the whole season. It progressed every episode. There was a cohesive whole to this season, and I enjoyed that. I also enjoyed meeting the new characters of the Xenos. I didn't think we took a side track to learn about all of them and everything. It was kind of organically integrated in there. We got some rivalries between the familias, which was kind of interesting. Do you think this is an improvement over season 2?
I don't know if it was better than season 2. For me, they were pretty much on par. Season 2 just had developmental issues. It needed more time to breathe. And this season, I just found boring. I like the designs of the characters. I like that they're introducing new people. But I feel like every time they introduce new people, they neglect the old people, the OGs. And I feel like we don't get anything from them. And I'm like, well, I would like to know more about them and see them develop, but I don't really see a ton of that. Bell seems pretty much like a stronger version of the same character from season 1, and he's acting in the way you'd expect him to act. And I feel like that's not realistic. He should develop a bit more. Hestia we saw some of, but not as much of in previous seasons, and she hasn't changed. I'm waiting to see the development. Where's the development, Jeremy?
I think Bell got more development in this season than you're representing because he had to struggle with the fact that he was going to be an outcast if he helped the Xenos. And that definitely required him to examine what his priorities were and what was important to him and whether he was willing to kind of put himself and the Familia on the line to support these people. I think he had a lot more development in this season than he had in season 2. He basically developed nothing in season 2.
I don't think he's changed as a person, which is what I'm saying. Like, I think if we took first season Bell, it would be the same Bell as this season doing the same things, and there wasn't really that much thought involved. You know he's going to play the hero, you know he's going to do what he feels is right, and it's like, okay, we already know that. I don't feel like it was as agonizing for him to make these decisions as it was for the family, although they didn't really get to choose because Bell's the main character and he gets to do main character stuff.
I think the thing that bothers me about the show now, and it's become more apparent, it's always been there, but it's become more apparent in the last couple of seasons, is there's no consequences for anything. I feel like they make it seem like there's consequences, but those consequences never end up happening, and that's the thing that's making it so there's not really a lot of weight to anything that they do.
But the looks of disapproval, Jeremy! The looks of disapproval!
But even those are not even that bad or for that long.
Yeah, they get dropped in season 4. It's true.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you think people should watch this?
No. After season 1, it's all gone downhill and it just keeps taking a precipitous dive into the slag heap of shite.
I also think that you should drop this after season 1. I'm starting to realize that I really fell in love with this show in season 1. I liked the characters. I liked the development between them. I liked Hestia. I liked Bell. I liked the general concept behind everything, and I feel like the stuff that made it good in season 1 has really gone away after season 1 ended. Maybe after the hot springs OVA. I think that's the last good thing that this universe has brought us was the hot springs OVA after season 1. I didn't like Sword Orario or Oratorio or whatever the heck it is. I didn't like season 2. I thought season 2 is the worst one out of all of them. Even though going into season 4, I appreciate Aisha, which is a character that came out of season 2. But overall, I just haven't enjoyed really much of DanMachi since season 1 ended. My recommendation is you should just drop this after season 1. And don't keep expecting it to get better, because I keep expecting it to get better and we just keep dragging on and on and on and not getting to the thing that I want to get to. Because we're almost at the end of season 4 now, and none of the stuff that's come up is really that relevant. There's no big picture stuff that's happening, and I keep waiting for it and it keeps not happening. So that's 2 no's.
Welcome to the dark side. We
Yeah.
have cookies.
Do you have cookies?
We do have cookies.
somewhere we don't have cookies, but wish we had cookies, is this Should You Watch content here on the channel. That doesn't make any sense at all, but I tried to segue. Comment down below, what type of cookies do you think we should have here on the dark side? Are you still watching DanMachi? Are you still watching the OVAs? What is your thoughts on the universe as a whole? I hear it gets really good in season 5, 6, and 7, even though those haven't come out yet. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of this content going forward, and ring that bell so you know what's up, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Bye, guys.